going on, guys? So I wanted to show you my next project before I get too far on it, and it's kind of an exciting one. I was looking for something four-door classic to haul around the kids and cruise around and have fun with, and because they can't all fit in the truck, obviously. So I was looking for a Mopar, obviously, four-door anything, and I found a 1965 Dodge Coronet. It's a fully original car. It's been lowered, that's it, and somebody put a 4-barrel carburetor on it, and it's a little bit of a rat for sure. It's got a Polyblock 318 TorqueFlite trans, and it's a solid driver. I mean, the interior is not great, not terrible either, but this is it. This is the new family slash fun muscle car four-door, I guess. So my plan is to throw some flashy wheels on it, some like almost pro, what is it called, pro touring style like look of a wheel. The car, I want it on airbags badly. I want to be able to drop it and drag frame just stupid low, and it's going to be a cruiser, so it doesn't need to be crazy fast. With that being said, the Polyblock 318 that's in it with the automatic, both very tired. It's a 65, very, very tired. So I went out and bought, it's been slowly getting parted out just so I make my money back on it. I went out and bought a Dodge Dakota 2001. It's got a 5-speed, and it's got a 318 fuel injected under the hood. So that is going to be going in the Coronet. I plan on making a full series of building this car. It's going to be done over time. This truck, like I said, I bought it for I think it was like $300. The bed was totaled. I mean, it had wheels on it. I sold the wheels for like $300. Sold some other miscellaneous parts for like a couple $100 here and there. So I made my money back and then some off of it. You know, sold the hood, and they gave me this one so I could at least keep the motor not in the rain and stuff. But so I've made my money back already. I got the motor and tranny that I want for the car, so that's going to be the project. Fuel injected 318 5-speed and a 65 Dodge Coronet on air ride with pro touring type wheels. And I already got the front wheels. They're pretty sick. You might have seen them already when I showed you the car, but I'm going to throw them on real quick in this video, kind of give you guys an update. I plan on uploading a lot more. I really want to again. It's kind of my goal, is just to do fun stuff on YouTube and share the journey along the way of building cool cars. And I mean, it doesn't always have to be car stuff, but that's what I love to do. And you know, I have my shop here, and I'm working on a customer vehicle right now, and I just finished one up. I don't think I made a video out of it. It's very hard for me to remember to record when I just get in the mode. So that's the wheel for the front. It's a 17x7, 0 offset, 205/40 wrapped around it. Those are for the fronts. For the back, it's going to be the same exact wheel. I haven't gotten them here yet. Same exact wheel, 18x9.5s with a 235/40 in the back. And I think it's a 0 offset as well, but it's got a little bit more of aggressive backspace. So the goal today is throw these on the front, see if I like the fitment. I might have to order some wheel spacers to kind of get it. I want it pretty full in that fender, but I still need to be able to turn. So let's do that. Obviously still needs to go on the ground. I think I'm going to get 1-inch wheel spacers for a couple of reasons, but I'm going to wait because I'm buying a disc brake conversion for this as well, for just the front at least. So I don't know if that's going to change my spacing at all or whatnot, but we'll see when it's on the ground. It could push out a little bit because of the control arms. Well, but anyway, what I was going to show you guys is a lot of you are probably going to judge me about using the factory lug nuts. Well, I have to. In this era of the 60s, Chrysler, Mopar, Plymouth, all of them, what they did is they put left-hand thread lug nuts on the driver's side of the vehicle. So if you ever get into this era of Chrysler, that's a thing. So you don't go in there rattling the freaking lefty-loosey. You're actually tightening it. Their theory on that was, when you're traveling down the road on this side of the vehicle, it should, always be tightening the lug nut rather than loosening it, and per se. That was just something weird that they tried to do in this era of cars, and you just got to be wary when you get into them. But yeah, I think that, I don't know if it's going to push it out enough for me to be happy. We'll see once it's on the ground. And a lot of people are going to say, oh, they're too narrow, blah, blah, blah. The reason I go with narrow is because, one, I like to be able to turn the vehicle. And I like the fitment to be really close to the fender here. So if I get the wheel spacers in there, the fitment's going to be tits. But I also need to wait until I get, you know, the disc brake conversion, see where it sits. But we're going to put it on the ground once we get this other side on, and we'll see how it looks from there, and that might change our minds. So let's get this side done. Sorry about that, I got a phone call, so I lost the video. Anyway, we got the other side on. One lug nut was a little wonky coming off and didn't want to go back on, so that's an issue there. They're both on there, and I mean, I don't have to worry about that stud too much. If I don't get the disc brake conversion as soon as I'd like, I'll just replace that stud. But here we go. Let's see if we can get this thing to go down easily here. Let's try. All right. Give it a couple good bounces. Oh, you know what? So a lot of people too might say, why'd you go 205 4017s? That's a really small tire. And I would say, you're right. But I had them, and that looks pretty freaking good, honestly. Might need a little bit more rubber in the future, but I might as well run the ones I got, you know? Turn the wheel straight, see if it looks, get that caster back. Oh, that looks really good. I'm really happy with those wheels. Yeah, it just needs the backs now. I mean, look at that. Oh, it's gonna look good with 18 by 9.5s in the back, a little bit more meat, a little bit taller of a tire, a little bit wider of a tire. Yeah, I'm very happy with that result. So anyway, this is the new project. I'm gonna be uploading as much as I work on it. I need to get better at that. That's my biggest flaw. I've had car in here now for a little while, and it's about done. I need to clean up, finish the wiring and clean up some stuff here and there, fix the distributor wires. Good God, they're a mess. But did an LS conversion on a 65 El Camino, and that would have been a really cool video as well. But I'm terrible at running in and grabbing my phone to hit record to show you guys all this stuff. So I'm gonna get better at that. I want to do this YouTube thing. I just need to do it and get, you know, tell your friends, get some more subscribers, more likes, more comments. Let's look this thing up a little bit more before I sign off the video. And there it is, the Polyblock 318. And I'm not embarrassed. It's not perfect, obviously. I mean, we got random wires that are butt connected without heat sinks, and there's a lot of stuff that I wouldn't do necessarily, but hey, it works. It's got a 4-barrel and a 2-barrel intake, and I know I said it was a fully original car. It did come with a 2-barrel carburetor that came on this car. They just decided to throw an adapter bracket on it and throw the 4-barrel on it, because this did come with a 2-barrel factory. But yeah, so we need to get rid of that. Mainly get a booster on there, a split master cylinder, disc brakes up front at least. And I don't really care about the back too much. That's where the burnouts happen, so whatever. Get a proportioning valve on there so we can make it happen. And I keep showing you guys the driver's side of the car. That's the good side of the car. I know it says kind of a wrap, but yeah, you really haven't seen. And there's some damage there. And I call these pitchfork scratches in a hole. And I'm planning on just primering it, maybe siliconing the holes discreetly so you can't tell, so that it doesn't get any more water in it. But it's realistically, it's not bad. It's a great car. I think I'm just gonna talk about it. The crazy story about this car is about 3, maybe 2 years ago, we went to a local car show, and I'm a Mopar guy. I love all of them, don't get me wrong, but I'm a Mopar guy. I mean, for God's sakes, I'm branded for life. So that was kind of cheesy, but so I always look for Mopars, and this was one of the only Mopars at the car, specific car, and I'll post a picture of it Took a picture in front of the Mopar, and we took a picture in front of like maybe a couple other cars, but there was like no other Mopars. And I didn't realize it till after I purchased the car, and I just got this phone. And I was scrolling through my pictures, and I saw a picture with me and my boys in front of this car, and I'm like, wait a second, that's the car I just bought. And I'm tripping. I'm like looking at pictures and comparing them to the car, and it's got the same rust spot in the hood and everything. So yeah, I ended up with the same car. It's just a weird coincidence because I drove it back from Puyallup to my house. But yeah, it's the same car. It's just crazy how things happen. I never expected it. So I was just looking for a 4-door Mopar. Wheels look sweet on there. That's gonna look so good with the backs. Thank you for watching. Like I said, I'm going to be better about uploading. I need to be. I want to do it. I have fun with it. I'm still learning with editing and uploading and all that stuff. So bear with me. I'm trying. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Get me some subs. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Thanks.